Hey everybody, Weem here with a channel update. Probably won't be that quick, so we'll leave that description of it out. But let me just jump right in here. I've got a little list of things I want to go over as usual, a couple little bullet points and everything. So let's get through them as fast as we can. First of all, I have been away for a while. Some of you have noticed that, sent me messages and everything. So let's see, last weekend was 1 month actually since I had posted a video, that Scrap Mechanic Part 3. It's currently Tuesday, and this video is probably going to go up on Thursday or so. So if you're watching this, the first thing I'd say is I think I should have some videos coming this weekend. That's the plan. Basically what happened was I meant to take 2 weeks off. I've actually done that in the past, kind of unannounced, 2 weeks between videos is not abnormal on the channel here. As many of you know who've been around for a while, sometimes I'll just 2 week, take a break, skip a weekend essentially. But what happened was when the third week came around, I got pretty sick. And I'm never sick, fortunately. This was the first time I actually missed recording videos the last couple of years because I was sick. And I thought, okay, fine, I'm wiped out this week, but that's cool, I'll recover and come back in the fourth week, basically last weekend. But the reality was, last week I still had a bit of a cough. I'm not sure how much you can tell I'm sick right now. I'm not sure how easy that is to tell, if at all. But my nose is still a little kind of clogged up, and I've got a cough. Last little remnants. I feel amazing, but recording videos has not been something that I can do. So this basically went from what was supposed to be a 2 week-ish break to 4 weeks. I'm hoping to be able to get some videos up this coming weekend and get back to it. Mostly just because I've been missing it. It's really fun. I never feel any pressure to get back, that anybody's, hey, let's do some videos, or where you at, or anything like that. I never have that kind of pressure, but I found that I was really missing it. I was looking forward to taking those couple weeks, and then the longer it went on, because I was sick and everything, I was like, oh, I really want to record, but I just can't right now. So anyway, putting this message together here. So let's see, that's that element of it. Videos coming this weekend. What have I been doing in the meantime? So basically, obviously the first 2 weeks I just kind of took a break. I played a lot of Diablo actually over the last month, especially during those first couple weeks. I've got a witch doctor that I've been working on. In fact, it's probably Diablo footage in the background right now. I haven't decided what will be background footage here, but I think I'll throw some of that in. I've got some of my witch doctor run, probably some Torment 8 running. So Diablo has been a big part of the last month. I've been working on a witch doctor build, and basically, they have different names for like Walking Death. It's that style of build where basically you can kind of run through these areas and things just die. You don't have to do too much. So far, I have all the gear I need. I have some of it is ancient, which I need like as much of it as ancient as possible. So I have all the pieces I need. It's just a matter of upgrading and grinding and everything. He runs really well right now. He mows through tier 8, but I want him to run through tier 10 the way he runs through tier 8. I can do 9 and it's fine and everything. It's just not as fast as I want. So I'm trying to get that hammered out. But anyway, like I said, Diablo's been a big part of the last month. Helldivers, I've been playing that with some friends and everything. That's been pretty fun. We've got together a couple times and played that. And we will be doing more of that soon, I think. Maybe even this coming weekend. Although Minecraft is on the agenda. We have to go back to Minecraft every once in a while, and it sounds like this coming weekend might be a Minecraft weekend. But anyway, Helldivers and Minecraft, that's probably coming up. Not on the channel, but just for me, playing-wise. I also played The Division this last weekend, which is a game I've been wanting to check out and get into. I hadn't purchased it or anything, and basically last weekend I had some friends over. We were going to play some Helldivers, and Kenneth, one of my buddies, he had mentioned, hey, what about the open beta? We can do this now. I said, okay, cool, let's try it. So we went out to lunch, started the download, went out to lunch, came back, and got started later in the evening, actually, and it was a lot of fun. Now, I was already anticipating this game being pretty fun. It looked cool. I figured I would just kind of wait till it released and decide whether I was going to get it, but with the open beta, here was our chance to try it out, and I had a blast. I had a lot of fun. We played about 11 hours straight, and it was super fun. I recorded some footage from that, without commentary, just kind of some video. I think I've got 3 to 4 minutes of one particular extraction. So I'm thinking that I might actually do a kind of put up my quick thoughts on the open beta and the Division in general, and kind of show that footage. So maybe a 3 to 4 minute video just talking about my weekend with that game essentially, or my one night with that game, and my plans going forward for it. So anyway, had a lot of fun there. There's some little things here and there I'm not super into. I'm not really sure about the longevity of the game for me, but I had a blast that night with my friends, so we're definitely going to play that some more. Let's see. I wanted to touch on a couple other things I've been asked about. One is Planet Explorers. This comes up probably every day, or maybe there will be a day in between somebody asking about it. But they have done an update. You have to excuse me one second. Excuse me. It's that sickness still lingering. But basically, I get asked about that one a lot. And right now, I don't have plans to bring it to the channel. It was updated. But let's see, when was that? It was a couple weeks back at this point. But every time I jump in and play it, it just doesn't grab me. I'm not sure what I would do. A number of you who've asked me, you'll know this already. If you've asked me, hey, Weem, are you going to do more Planet Explorers? I've probably asked you, well, what would you have me do in the game? And I've gotten different answers, but typically it's essentially do what I did last time, or do what you want. But when I jump in the game and I think about, okay, can I record this? Let's kind of run around a little bit. Two things happen. One is it doesn't really grab me like it did before. And I think that's mainly because of the just the fact that I feel like I would be doing again what I've already done. I couldn't really show you guys anything new. Obviously, they've added new things to the game and everything. Whether it's new furniture, things like that. There's things I can show you in the game. And it is a new engine and everything, so it looks a little bit different. But what I would be doing in the game would be the exact same thing I did before, and there wouldn't be anything like earth-shaking that you would see out of that, like, oh wow, I didn't know I did that, or oh that's so cool, it made this big change. None of that's there. The big change has been with the engine, and that's taken a lot of work for them. So this whole time has been getting systems back in place that were already there. So there's some new things, like there's a world builder, so you can kind of make a custom world. But when I'm generating in adventure mode, the random worlds, they feel very much the same. And when I'm running around in there, I just don't feel like I can really do anything new. So there hasn't been that big of a draw for me to make a video. I would only really want to do it if I was super excited and felt like I had some really cool new things to do. So right now, no plans to do that. Now, another big part of not recording is, even if I had that excitement and that, hey, I got stuff I want to show you guys, the game is crashing on me from time to time. And if a game crashes on me like once or twice, I get super nervous about recording any kind of series or videos with it, because I would get really frustrated if I was in the middle of recording, the game crashes, and that happens more than once or twice. I'm done. I'm just not going to deal with it anymore. I'm not going to make a video or anything. So anyway, when I'm experimenting with the game and I'm only playing 20 minutes at a time and it crashes once or twice in that time, to me, I can't really do anything with that. So again, even if I was ultra excited, the game is crashing on me. So anyway, that's kind of where Planet Explorers is right now. No plans for that. We'll see how it goes down the road after some updates. Maybe they start getting into some new features. But in the meantime, no plans there. As far as scrap mechanic goes, you guys seem to be enjoying that. Those who are watching that seem to be enjoying that, leaving a lot of comments and stuff. That's great. And I had really hoped to do more. Basically, I did that third video, this kind of third part of the series, and what happened was I had jumped back in to kind of keep going with it, and the game is running terribly, so terribly. It works really well, then the FPS will just drop to nothing. There's some optimization stuff I think that needs to happen. I don't have a bad system by any means. It should be okay. Some of it's known stuff. Some of the things they've said may fix it haven't done anything for me. So anyway, I just can't really do anything with it. I mean, when I play it, I get 90 frames, 100 frames a second, and then the next thing you know, I'm at 18 frames a second or 10, and I have to kind of restart the game or something. So anyway, I just can't really do much with it there as much as I'd like to. I think right now the plan is to hold off on any scrap mechanic videos until they get the survival mode in, because they can add all the parts they want, all the new things to play with, but I've experienced that at this point, the building aspect of it. What I need now is the survival elements. I need things attacking me. I need a reason to build a base and defend it and everything. That's going to be the thing that keeps me playing the game. As far as the Lego aspect of it, build what you want in this kind of sandbox environment, I've kind of had my fun from it at this point. So, I mean, if it were running perfectly, then I could probably get another video or two. There's a couple other things I wanted to try. Some people have asked for some things, hey, how would you do this? And I have some ideas actually on how to do those things, but again, the game just doesn't run that well for me right now. It's hit or miss. So anyway, no plans to go back to that just yet. Let's see. Last thing I wanted to touch on was, what am I doing next? So right now we're doing this video, this update video. And after that, probably, if this is going to go up on Thursday, I'm thinking, Friday or Saturday, I may put up that video I just mentioned earlier about my kind of quick thoughts on the Division. Basically, my experience with the open beta, the fun I had, the little bits of frustration I had, really not much, really just mostly about the fun that I had with the game. And that'll be a quick video, mostly because I only have about 3 or 4 minutes of footage, but really it's pretty quick for me to go through it. I threw out a bunch of tweets yesterday that basically summed up my experience with the game, but I'll show that footage and talk about it over that footage, probably again this weekend. Another thing I'm pretty sure I'm going to get back to checking out is Sky Saga. There's been 2 big alpha updates since I last did a video on the game, and another one is coming soon. Alpha 7 is coming, I think, the end of this week. Again, it's currently Tuesday. I think it's coming Thursday or Friday or something. So I don't know if I'll be able to record a video and put that up by the weekend, but I think that's going to be the goal, is to see if I can do that. We'll see how that goes. So Sky Saga is on there. The Division Quick Thoughts video is potentially coming up. And then beyond that, it's kind of open. I have some ideas, but I'm not entirely sure if they'll work out by this weekend. A couple things that aren't even releasing until this weekend. So I don't know if I'd be fast enough to make a video and get something out, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Again, nothing solid, just some little ideas here and there. I'm going to take it kind of easy and kind of think about what I want to do, keep my eyes open for something that would really excite me. That's really the big focus right now, you guys, is that I want to play stuff that I'm really excited about. So I'm trying to look for those things right now. And there's some things on the horizon, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to try to keep this relatively short. It looks like we're somewhere in closing in on the 12-minute mark, which I think sounds pretty good. But I do want to thank you guys for stopping in and watching, catching up with me, and seeing what I've been up to, and for your patience, of course. Usually when YouTubers take a break from their channel, they get really stressed out and everything. I just took it really easy, and a couple people asked where I was, but it's been super chill, super laid back. I did get sick during my break, but I seem to have mostly recovered at this point. So anyway, like I said, thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time.